Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is Rezad, and welcome back to more Yes, Your Grace. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on to stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left off, what did we do? I think we were just, we're gathering allies, that's what we were doing. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yeah, we were gathering allies, and I think we got a couple. Yeah, we got two, if I'm not mistaken. One because she wanted the barbarian that we had in the prisons, which I gave. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not, or if there was any repercussions to that, but that's what I did. Another one wanted a painting from my bedroom, and I gave it to him. But someone later told me that he's actually a self-centered artist. He doesn't want to keep it. He wants to burn it so that his art is the best one, because he's an artist himself. So I'm like, pretty weird. We also found this little tooth, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. We're still trying to find out who to give this to. Apparently one of the lords should know what this tooth is. But yeah, so we still gotta keep going. Also, this letter is from... Do you remember the crazy guy? Well, he committed suicide. Unfortunately, he killed himself, so I think we should have imprisoned him when we had the chance. But, well, we gotta roll with what we did. Okay. So Sidani, I come to you with a special request. Try and stab her into Prince. Oh, we already did this. Think you're the youngest one. Be Danica. Right. Cool. Yeah, because the game saves only. The game only saves at the end of the day, if I'm not mistaken. So, not drink anything else. Okay, we still have our. No, let's go to Luba. Because the general is relatively free right now, we have time to do it. Do I not have anything else to do? No, secret message. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, nothing else, so let's go. I can still invite Lord. Did I not invite a Lord? Invite lures. There we go. Alright. Let's skippity skip. Okay, we still don't have enough for this. I don't want to get the carnival just yet, because, yeah, I don't want to get the carnival just yet. At least until, like, things are really bad, and then I'll get the carnival. Okay, dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep your promise. Honestly, he sounds pretty sophisticated. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you keep your promise. So maybe he wants to marry another one of my daughters? I don't know. They know they're coming to get another daughter. There we go. 14 weeks? It's too soon. We need to get in the army, we need to make alliances, and hope I will help us. 14... Oh no! Kingy! I mean me! You're awake. You give us all quite a big you give us all a big fright indeed. Is coming. 14 weeks. We need to make allies. Prepare for battle. Calm down. You're fretting worse than me. Everything's gonna be fine. We have plenty of time to prepare. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it would be too much of a concern. But at your age, you're more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must. But you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now. We still have work left to do. Right. Better get on with things. She's calm. Unusually calm. Alright. Sorry, gang, where were we? Grace, I hope you're fine. A little better, yeah. Anything happened while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords to see how we can make alliances with them. While we're doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords to see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. It's like 3.5 months. I agree, we shouldn't get distracted by petty matters. Let's get to it. Okay, General, what did you find? The Grace, the nearby river is dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Hey! Peasant, what do you want? You again, Your Grace. May I have your audience, please? I want to do some fishing, like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am fell asleep, yes. Stupid Stefan, I always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod, and now I have nothing. Fish's the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right into my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. Hick. Only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out of my boat, and then the storm came. And it just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day, and I fish to pass time. Now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I'll buy a fishing rod and nothing else. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Buy the new fishing rod, but don't lose it again. Get easier. Just try to sell some of the fish in the market. Keep your mind off things. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm forever grateful. Hope he does what he's told. Oh no, she's back. I don't have money. I'm so sorry. Call for me, Your Grace. Where's my wine cellar? Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal in the holes of chips. And it could be come from, not much of an expert but beast. Found this message. Perfect. That's it. I heard that you have stopped supplying Bronco with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spice with process to forget fortune dabs. Some call it Deepu Dabu. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodove. I can help if you aid me in return. Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. Sounds like weed? Oh wait, weed isn't highly addictive though. Is it? It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. It's probably like LSD. Makes a lot of coins, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales though. Prices? That's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. I'll see what Lord Etten has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get on your skin, Your Grace. Okay, I think this guy actually was... I think he was to sell me dust, didn't he? Yeah, look. Your place is in my dungeon. I will allow Oracle Dust in Tavern. Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle Dust, I have never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. I hope I made the right choice. Hello? Your Grace, I bring you a special thing in magical splendor. It's only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. Don't let your eyes fool you. Okay. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. Okay. This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it will be a real asset to your throne. It'll help you lead, better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet. I'm gonna be sure this thing works. Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or a truth. Audrey the 4th. And it's my real birthday. See, I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. It's a very good price for a lie detector. I don't even have that money. Well, I don't think we need a lie detector. Besides, I'm not keeping a cock in my throne room. It's gonna clean up this mess. Fine, Your Grace. You're lost. I'm sure someone else would gladly take it. I don't have the money right now. Your Grace, the gods have cursed us all. The rain just won't stop. 2 people in the community have passed away because of the floods, because we didn't protect the oak. It's all your fault. Your Grace, you're angering the gods. Come for you. Dude, I really wish I could help. I really do. I don't have enough money. Or N. Okay, that's it is. Athens gold seems to be more inviting right now. Okay, nobody wants my help. Kasky. What's a Kasky? Alright. Okay, let's not send the general just yet. Let's send the general to other places first, yeah. Okay. Anything else? Ah. Your Grace! I can't bear this place, please let me out. I didn't know Your Grace disapproves of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in Divert will be imprisoned. You'll stay here till Lord Lurs arrives. Alright. 17 gold. I'm still paying the bank back, stupid bank. I still don't have enough. Oh, 14 weeks. Come on, man. Alright. It's the bank that's putting a dent on my money. Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village, had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful, and he paid me with this gold. Oh, nice. Lord Etten. May it be service, Your Grace. This is my Wednesday. Can you tell me anything about it? Is it animals? Oh. Probably someone's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say. I've heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. It's just this easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's gonna get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. Just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltois that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way. Maybe it could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I will be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll make sure to do right by you. I'll give you my men, gold, and supplies. I'm not promising anything. At least you're not saying no. Look, I'll throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I'll throw in my hounds. They're deadly precise. The Redovins won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talis died. I had a fair bit to drink at this stage. Everything was kind of blurred. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. Yeah, he's a dirtbag. He only held that on for later. Audrey. Still uses hounds and army in the battle, but as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. So let's help Etten. We can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an army. Yeah. God knows what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. In that case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business. Alright. Corresponding sell dust, we should imprison him for a while to discourage further sales. We should be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. Okay, merchant, what do you want? Come from the tavern. This is going so well, but lately I've had some troubles and it's all getting out of hand. Great place for everyone to gather and have a good time, but some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. First it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern's turned to a brothel. People only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I gotta say. It attracts customers, but the pandas essentially took over my tavern. And it caused all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, in Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they'll soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they'll just relocate to another pub. Lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. This is tough. Can't make it another time. I'm sorry, I can't help. You should kick the panders out. I think you should kick the panders out. You should protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man. The bodyguards can take me out with one punch. Perhaps you could send a general for 3 weeks to help out? Alright. Send a general. Make sure they don't bother you anymore. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, you shouldn't expect your share of the income for some time. I'm expecting the income to drop significantly. Damn it. Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We found assistance just in time. Chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just want to bring the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. You're forever in your debt. Happy to hear this. The rest of the village is restored soon. Working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. Grace, John Pirkic here, a traveling merchant. I have a unique collectible item for you. A set of cards, but before you send me away, let me show you. You see, every card is depicted with an illustration of beautiful, exotic women. I understand that the queen may not approve of them, but she doesn't have to know. Only 12 gold. Jonas, is it? I recognize your name. Jonas? Yes, at your service. When do you ask? I think you'll stay here with me. I thought I recognized those gloves. You're going to my dungeon. I think I know someone who wants to talk to you. It's a misunderstanding. My name is Jotan. Yes, Jotan, not Jonas. Probably invite Lady Masha and tell her we found her lost friend. Haha. Fool. Father, I was wondering if we could practice sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the garden. See if we could do this again, Father. Warm up. I'll catch you up. Okay. Gotta check up on her. Yeah. I'm still no closer to finding out what the tooth and nothing but the tooth is. Hey, buddy. You're crazy. You've made a mistake. I've done nothing wrong. You've stolen gold from Lady Masha. This is unacceptable. She'll decide what to do with you. Better not see you just selling it to Vern again. But Your Grace, I really did mean anything bad. Please forgive me. Not for me to decide. I got no beef with you, bro. Darling, turns out he's trading Oracle dust and he wants my help with it. Lord Lores doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the Lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them. Really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? More people start using it, with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. Then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war of Redovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Ed. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about it. It's fine, dear. Let me know if we need to discuss anything else. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do it. It's highly addictive. Oh. Grace? You. Yes, Father? So you already found someone to practice with? Well, I'm not gonna wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? The one you're not supposed to go to? Well, yes. Anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it'd be nice if you came to visit. Your Grace. See, I can never get her. Look at you two. I think I know why Sidani wants to stab me. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you heard about the stabber. Don't look at me. Sidani came up with me. Sidani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else that she could do. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. You taught you to fight like this, Maya. Father's a swordsman. She'll be a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords? Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. And you never know when they'll strike. Ha! That's what my father says. Can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you? My parents are from Baravia. We're passing by and stopped at the capital for a couple of weeks. It's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yeah, traveling merchants, sort of. Maya showed me some fancy sword tricks she learned on the journeys. Interesting. Tradesman who knows how to fight. I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. Pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. My pleasure. Alright. Just don't cut yourselves. I'll leave you to it. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, Father. We will. I remember Ethan said something about
That boy.
something smaller, like a
That
tooth.
boy. Doi ba boy. Uba da boy da. That boy.
What's something small and sharp? We have to look around my place.
E boy. Ka kui boy. Boy. Oh. E ba boy. Ka boy. We bye.
Try to find something. Pet stabber.
Boy.
You might pet him. Not all agrees. Just don't.
Kwa.
Ouch. Stab yourself.
Boy doi ba.
Antlers. No.
E boy.
Yeah, I don't have any evidence. I only got one piece of evidence. Okay. Jeez. Let's try a bed chamber. Maybe there's something here we can take. Needles.
Boy.
There we go.
Kui wa. Da boy.
I got needles.
Da
Got
boy.
a piece of paper.
Uba da boy.
Maybe some sort of letter is a map of the castle. It reads, find wine in the cellar.
E ba.
Mix of 7 drops of the substance in the glass, be seen by none.
Wa da da
It's like
boy.
instructions letter to whoever poured poison tells us
Da
why.
boy.
Beautifully decorated some flowers.
E ba da boy.
We don't usually decorate our letters, so it's too
Wa
costly.
da da bi wa.
You can trace those drawings to the person who written this.
Kui. Boy di ba. You. Wa da ba.
Okay, maybe a wife would know what to do.
Wa da ba yo.
What have you found? A letter.
Uba. Boy da boy.
Instructions, a map of the
Uba
castle,
table.
decorated with flowers like the
Cool,
old days. You
yeah.
can trace his letter whoever wrote it. Ask the
Incuvana.
general if he knows of anyone who decorates the letters in such manner. If he's available, he'll probably be at the wall.
Da boy.
Okay.
Ina.
Is he at the wall? I don't think so, because he's busy. Yeah, he's busy. Do we only have one general? It's kind of sad, right? Okay. Alright! I've stopped paying, so I can afford shit now. 10, 11, 12, 13. Should we buy the stables now? No, let's save it. Let's save our money. Besides, our general isn't free anyway. Oh, oldie Masha? Oh, okay. Dear King of Tavern, the western woods near Branca are not uninvolved. An uncommon object can lead you to be a sinner. Be quick. Yours sincerely.
Kui wa ya.
There's no steel. What do you think of this object?
Yo ba ya
Whoever
wa.
sent this letter must have gone to great lengths to be a scribe to write
Wa
it.
da da bi wa.
Better send a journal to these woods to see what the matter is.
Uba.
Alright. Masha? Call for me?
Doi
Guess
ba.
who's waiting for you in my dungeons? Oh, you got the little weasel, didn't you? Here's an extra gold for your trouble. Thank you, Grace. Does that mean that she... Oh, yeah, we're friends now. Mercenary, what do you want? Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. That's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? Men for 16 gold? Not this time.
Da boy.
Not interested in your offer. Fine, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, thank you. Change your mind by then or get our gold ready. Yeah. Thank you. That's a good offer. Let's say you see you, but my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them, and I think I know who it was. But they say only one request per visit, and it seems like I have a much bigger problem now. I come from afar, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I want to get some rest and sat in one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know it shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I sat down in some living pincushion, it would seem. It squeaked, and I jumped up right away. When I stood up, my bottom was all covered in spikes. Not at all that, but I feel very ill, weak even. I fear the chair creatures poisoned me. What can I do? The stabber. The stabber? Oh no, it sounds very serious. I'm not sure what we can do here. I think I might have something that will help. Name's Alina, Your Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help magical anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing also. Witch? Aye, some may call me that, although I prefer to see myself just as a well-read woman. At your service. Definitely use someone like this to help out our people, Your Grace. It'd be a great addition to our roster of agents. What do you hope to gain from this? Of course, it's always something people want in return, right? I'm a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. And in return, I'm willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problem. I just want to help people. Welcome to our castle. We're gonna help during the battlefield. Alright. Here's the books. Ability expenses. Yeah, I'm assuming she wants a lot of. Just pay her whenever we need her. I'm assuming that she's gonna take our supplies, and I need more supplies. Well, at least Masha's willing to give us 3 every time. Let's get Noaksey to come here. Peasant. Grace Pendle, our village has been raided. There were men dressed. Oh no. Getting closer reports that he's teasing us. You killed me and slave is just teasing? Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. Send us your men and we can fight back. If you look at the bigger picture, if we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back with more force. You want to start the battle early. Encourage them to carry out more. We can't just let them trample our lands. Send your supplies your way. At least the rest of you who have survived can move out of the village. Come closer to the castle. These are difficult times. You need to stay out of sight. Don't go outside after dark and have someone patrolling the area at all times. Is that all, Your Grace? We're just told to let them do whatever they want and run away from them? That's nonsense. It's for the best, believe me. Fine, Your Grace. We will relocate as close to the castle as possible. It's not that I don't want to fight them. I do, but it's just that whenever this guy comes, my general is not free. God, that's annoying. God, can I get more generals? There has to be a way I can get more generals, right?
That boy. Or
Question suspect letter. I'm supposed to find one more thing. Can I help? Nothing. Oh, Sidani, someone sat on Stabber.
oh,
Sidani, your hedgehog passed away. The Stabber? Oh no, this is all my fault. I should have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me, did he complete his mission, at least? His final quest? What mission? Sidani, did you send a hedgehog on a mission?
Hello?
Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in his story, Father. He can hardly follow any instructions. That's why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else was he supposed to help me? Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. The last one stabbed a peasant, and I had to deal with it. I was so close to turning him into a prince. Now Lazuli will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing's as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as dusty. Next time I'll find a fiercer agent. I'll train him. He'll be at my command. The Stabber's efforts were not in vain. Oh, Sidani, my silly pickle. Kid in the hut. What was that? Oh, nothing else. Is an agent still available for orders? Oh, I can send someone. Ooh. Katsuki. Oh. Why not you go explore and there you go. Yeah, there you go. Ah, okay. So she has more uses than I thought. 12 weeks till they come. 11 freaking gold. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my god. They both use exact same amount of gold. So I'm not gaining, I'm not losing. Prepare the witch. She'll be available during the battle. 17, 36, 7, 7, 16. I'm losing out already. That's bad. I'm losing 1 supply every week. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. General, help the tavern owner get rid of the panders. I don't know what was cooking up there, but it was the right mess when we arrived. Managed to put an end to it. Okay. Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appeared to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. There's abandoned. Searched the place and found this vial hidden under the floor. Did you find anything else? This is empty apart from lots of dried rosemary. Oh, you're back. What do you want? Grace, the general helped to throw the panders out of my tavern. When I say it was very handy. The men and the ladies have moved to another inn down the village. I lost most of my customers, so it's gonna be a while before I start making any profits again. That's fine. Wish you good luck in rebuilding your business. And please don't allow this to happen again. Of course, Your Grace. Dragonslayer. Your Grace, it is I, Noaksey, the Dragonslayer, bowing low before you. Also known as Gruffus the Great, Wanus the Wise, Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until you know. The food was first class, but amongst all the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. Didn't quite catch that. Who are you again? You never heard of me? It's I, Noaksey the Dragonslayer. I killed the dragon in the eastern forests. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? No. Spare the details. I must share at least a short version with you. Right next to this river, there was a dragon nest up a tree full of its young. Chopped down the tree and the hatchlings fell in the river. The drowning squawks brought the mother dragon to the rescue. The river was far too strong. Crash! She broke a few bones on a boulder. Exhausted, she crawled to the shore where I was ready to deal the fatal blow with my mighty axe. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and other adventures, of course, I traveled to Devern seeking further challenges. So I come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here, staying in your beautiful land? Oh, I think he's... Occasional basilisk or some other monster. All these problems are nothing to a real problem, Rodovia. Rodovia? Well, I've never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas. Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves. Breathe fire. An army from behind the tall mountains. They aim to claim Devern as their own. An army? See, well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Gruffus the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've met a lot of people. Even more owe me their lives. I'll give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies, I'll stand at your side in battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. And 5 supplies will come in handy, I'm sure. And in return, I ask for... Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and... But I'll be famous. Noaksey, aiding the king of Devern in a real battle. I'll write fine songs about this. Looks like an emerald tooth. Would you know anything about it? Impressive tooth. Must be one hell of a beast. You know where such a tooth could come from? I can't. This tooth's not one for my collection. I don't think so anyway. Absolutely not, Noaksey. I need this tooth to prove my innocence of King Ivo. Maybe after the royal trial. Buy poison vials from merchants to use on monsters. Don't buy them anymore, they never work. Elegant vial bill looks important. I wouldn't know. There were so many letters and was traveling, but letters never reach me. Well, Noaksey is pretty useless, but at least he gave me shit without asking for anything in return. Your Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest, she escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool's brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom was just a hoax, but we knew she's nothing but an old hag. Some boy, he fell for the tale. And now, Babushka's out of the woods. Babushka? Your Grace, you don't know Babushka? She's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She's short and crooked, bone links barely support layers of her old wrinkly skin. She's long hooked nose, her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. I don't think so. It's her sexy coat and a scarf around her head, and tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bone clatters against one another, clickety-clock, clickety-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend has it she used to turn her lair children into the forest. Some legends also say she gives eternal wisdom to whom is brave enough to look her in the eyes. What can I do about about this? Now show your grace. The village should transcribe these words on our doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on her doorsteps. Her fix is going to come for her children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. I don't think so. I think she's just harmless. Someone's trying to fool you. Stick it out. She'll stop eventually. Your grace is no joke. Everyone's terrified. I don't know where else to look for help. Sorry. Crap. Your grace, more and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in a barn no more. We want to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in the favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can, aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials, people will be forever grateful. Okay, I'll send a witch. Pause this prayer. May the gods be with you. Thank you, grace. May the gods... Okay. I honestly thought Noaksey would know since he's a creature dude, but he doesn't know what the tooth is. What a dumbass. Alright, dude. You know what this letter is? I found this in the gardens. It's due to decoration. You recognize it? Oh, Grace. I've never seen such elegant writing before. I can ask around and see if anyone in the village knows anything. Do you want me to? Please do it discreetly, and don't mention it's about Talis' death. I don't want anyone to find out where you are. Come see me in the throne room and find anything. Sir Grace. Okay. Okay. Let's get Joe on. I'm at a loss as to who wait. Ah. Okay. I don't know who would know about these stuff. Maybe if I could talk to my witch, I don't know. But yeah, okay, I think now's a good time to leave this episode off here. We're slowly getting to our goal. If I remember correctly, the scouts mentioned that we need 1,000 men at least, and we have 760, so there's about 240 more men we need to get, which I think is doable. Yeah, I think it's doable, but we're gonna need more supplies because we are... I think we're at a deficit right now. Hold on. Yeah, we're at a deficit right now, so I think the only thing we can do is try and get as many people as possible to join our side, because I honestly don't know how we're gonna get more supplies and everything else except getting allies to help us. Like, there's no way for me to increase my yield unless I go for the banking guy. I don't want to borrow from him though. But we'll see what happens. If it gets desperate enough, I think we'll have to, right? But for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get the bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!